miss you so much. Today I have a extra large pizza with extra bacon and pepperoni, and I have some cheese on the side here. I have a special guest here. Say hello.
Hello.
We also have some wings. I have Asian fusion wings, and he has
mild wings.
Let me show them your wings. Can you move that for me?
Yeah.
And these are mild wings, traditional. We got our pizza. We're hungry. And you guys, we have a lot to talk to you about. Okay. So, I had to take a bite because that was looking so good. So, we're going to start eating. You guys, let me tell you something. I was up late last night craving pizza. I was craving some pizza and wings. I'm up watching Steven Sushi. And oh my God, I wanted it so bad. You ever have those cravings where you just want something so bad? Yeah. I get that all the time.
All the time.
So you guys, I have a podcast. I'm super, super excited. And I have Scott, who is next to me. Scott is the love of my life, if you guys don't know that already. He is like also a host for the podcast. We're going to be talking about credit. We're going to be talking about positivity, changing your life for the better.
There's a lot of social commentary. Mm-hmm. Yeah, kind of things we deal with on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm.
That, you don't always have the platform to talk about or talk about with someone you want to talk about with.
Mm-hmm. We're going to be talking about mental illness. We just really want to create a space for you guys to feel safe. Oh my God. So we're just trying to create, what would you call it, like a safety net?
I mean, it's just a place you can come to, just feel relatable to other people and just talk about things that, that aren't always comfortable to talk about. Mm-hmm. Things going on in your life, it'll just be, you're going to get some inspiration from it. Mm-hmm. Some motivation.
Absolutely.
Honestly, the topics we've come up with so far are just based off of things that have happened in our life and just made us think we need to talk about this. Because other people have to be going through it.
Yeah. And just things that you guys write me and I'm not able to get to it. We're going to be talking about that on the podcast. So.
Yeah, there'll be an email where you can send questions or topic ideas to. Mm-hmm. Can I talk about the iTunes thing? Mm-hmm. So we're not up on iTunes yet. I submitted for that today, so that should be a couple days before we get on iTunes. For right now, we're on a startup podcast thing called Podbean. We'll include the link down below, but as soon as we're on iTunes, Q will let you know.
Yes.
And then we'll start including it, but it shouldn't be too long before it's on there. And then I think we're gonna the plan right now is to get out 2 podcasts a week. Mm-hmm.
So if you guys have if you guys need any advice, anything that you're going through, relationship problems. I get these kind of emails all the time. So we're using the podcast to answer any questions that you guys have, relationship advice you need. I mean, we're going to talk about all kinds of stuff.
Anything going on in your life.
It's a motivational, inspirational podcast. And it's all about bettering yourself.
Yeah, it's just a really good idea. I listen to podcasts myself. And I know you have a lot of your audience, you know, they deal with like everyday stuff that they don't really have anybody to go to. And you're someone they can go to. I mean, we're not medical experts or anything like that, but we're just giving you practical, down-home advice.
Exactly, and sometimes you need advice.
Pizza looks good.
Aren't you having some?
I'm eating the wings right now.
Pizza and wings, I had to have it.
I'm glad you've been getting a craving for pizza. This is the second time you've had a craving for pizza.
I know.
In the last week. And the whole
I don't normally crave pizza.
And the whole time we've been together, which has been almost a couple years now. You rarely want pizza.
Rarely.
And I love pizza.
Pizza is just like one of those things where I have to be in the mood for it.
Pizza is one of those things that I could eat every day.
Really?
Of course.
I could not eat pizza every day.
If it wasn't due to what it does to my body, I would eat it every day.
It's so good. It is very good.
Americans make better pizza than the Italians. Yeah.
Because you've been in Italy.
Now, all the other Italian food, it's not even remotely close. Italy blows us away. Like, if you go to Italy, you can't go to Olive Garden. Or you know, Joe Lambo's Ristorante. It won't add up. But the pizza there, it's kind of bland.
Really?
Yeah. It's fresh. It's fresher than our pizza. I mean, the dough is saucy. If you know somebody in your life that doesn't like pizza, that's a relationship you need to question.
I'm sure somebody doesn't like pizza.
Yeah, that's a violation.
Pizza is so good. But you guys, I'm so excited about this podcast.
Yeah, we'll put the email down there, Joe. Start sending questions now.
Yes.
I mean, the episodes are about 20 minutes, you know. But if we have some questions, you know, we'll either add time or just shorten the time where we're chatting and just answer questions.
This is going to be a podcast for you to better yourself.
And just get in a place of happiness. Find your happiness.
That's my prayer for everybody who watches me. I want you to change your life. I want you to better yourself. I want you to know that you can do anything. You can do absolutely anything. Speaking of that, we're having our vision board party tonight.
Yeah.
That I'm super excited about. Starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we are going to manifest great things.
Can I say something about manifesting? It definitely works. I can be kind of a curmudgeon. But I've been realizing since being with you the power of positivity and putting things in the universe. But let me tell you something that's with that. Because we watched The Secret a while ago. And I was like, okay, so they're saying I can just sit on my behind and say when I want something and it'll come. You have to put the work in. You can't just say it. You have to work hard. That's one thing I think, especially in America, that like we expect things to come first and we want everything to be easy. And like just starting the podcast, there's little things that are challenging. I'm not a technical guy, so I get But that's part of the struggle. That's part of the journey, is embracing the pain of it. If something's easy, it's probably not going to be worth it in the long run.
So I'm really excited about that. I'm crushing my goals. I'm doing literally everything. Literally everything I said I wanted to do. And I'm super excited about this podcast, you guys. I would love for you guys to check it out. This is our mango lemonade.
That's sugar juice.
It's so good.
It's so sweet.
It's very sweet. But I put like a lot of ice in mine to dilute it.
Yeah.
But you guys, come on over, subscribe to the podcast. Again, we are still getting everything together for it to be on iTunes, but you can listen to an episode now. Is it one episode they can listen to?
Yeah, we got one episode up, and then listen, we'll probably put another one up next week. Once we get on iTunes is when we'll start the 2-a-week process. But I guess it's been enjoyable for us as a couple. I think it's helped us build.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you're in a relationship, I mean, it's a good idea to just start one up as well. Do something with your loved one.
Yeah, definitely. It's great. I'm having such a great time just creating new content, new things for you guys to watch and enjoy. And it's me tapping into what I started this thing out to do in the very beginning. It's a constant reminder that this is what I wanted to do anyway. You know? That was so good. What's you guys' favorite pizza?
Lobster pizza, probably. Some seafood pizza.
I never had lobster pizza.
I'm making a joke.
I know, but there is lobster pizza.
That's disgusting.
You never had it, so how do you know if it's disgusting?
Because lobster's disgusting.
You don't like lobster. There's people who like lobster.
Here's the deal with lobster. Let me say something. Without the sauce, it's not good. New York easily has the best pizza. Portland, Oregon, also an underrated pizza town.
When I check it out, I'm excited. When are we going to Portland?
I'd like to go like next month or something. Have you ever had deep dish pizza?
I don't think I had deep dish pizza before. It looks so good. It looks so good.
It's probably good, but as a traditional pizza guy, I'm kind of anti. But I've never really had like a down home deep dish pizza.
Well, they say you gotta go to Chicago for that pizza.
Yeah.
For the deep dish pizza. You're not getting full already, are you?
No.
Good, because you need to keep up with me.
That's impossible.
So I hope you guys are doing good today. I'm doing great. I've been so busy, you guys. But being busy is very good.
As long as you're busy doing something you like.
Exactly.
Or working toward a goal.
And that's what this podcast is about.
Get busy living. serve vanilla Coke at places.
Ooh. So good. Don't try to smack. You're so fake. He gonna try to smack.
Alright, so let me just say one thing about the burping. The burping that she does on this channel is absolutely 100% real.
So they were saying, okay, so let me ask you this. A lot of them in the comments say that I'm never gonna get a man. Nobody's gonna love me eating like that. What do you think about my burping, my eating? Because obviously I have a man.
You didn't eat like that when we first went out, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
But you do, when the times we did eat early on, you weren't like ladylike, I would say, the quote unquote.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of ate the way you wanted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because girls are so scared to eat around a new guy, which I think is like so whack.
I still don't get that. Like you eat. So do you not eat? Like I'm gonna think something of you if you don't.
If anything, he's gonna be impressed that you're eating like you don't care. Like
yeah, I think it would be a little bit off-putting at first if I've never seen it before. I'm not gonna lie, but if you're being yourself, I would give a warning. You're gonna do it first. Also, say, hey, I kind of eat loud. I like to enjoy my food, and then if you do it, if anything, he'll have a good sense of humor about it.
Do guys really care about stuff like that? I mean, of course, nobody wants to be around somebody that's eating like a wild animal, of course.
It depends on what they've been trained to like,
right.
The guy. I mean, some guys are going to be too up their own, whatever, to appreciate it. I mean, I would appreciate someone being themselves.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people would.
I would joke about it, and then if she was able to laugh at herself, then I think that's a good sign.
I think
that's a big problem with dating. Is in the beginning you're just putting on this. Everybody's faking. It is fake. Just be real.
Yeah.
This is what I'm into.
People can't be real when they're first dating. They want to put on their representative. That's what they're doing.
Well, that's the reason a lot of relationships probably fail. Is because the person gets a false representation of who the person is for 3 months. And then the real person comes out, and then they can't deal with it, and then they break up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not how it's supposed to work. Be yourself. We've all done it. We've all put on the act. Especially guys. I think girls do it too.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
But if it makes you happy to eat like that, don't change the way you don't do anything that's gonna affect your happiness.
Don't change for nobody.
Yeah.
Eat how you want to eat. And if he or she don't like it, oh well.
Yeah. They aren't paying your bills. What do you care what they think? That's one thing I'm also learning is like stop caring what other people. It's hard.
It's very hard.
But once you can do, I think once you figure out what you want to do with your life, you care less about what other people think.
Yeah.
It gets blocked out. It's also an age thing. It's an experience thing. But
You full?
No.
Of course you are.
No, I'm not.
Well, this is getting ready to cut off.
If all somebody has to talk about is somebody else, yeah, that's somebody that doesn't need to be in your life.
A lot of people do that. Woo! I'm full. You've been playing with your food. I've been eating.
Who's been playing with their food? I'm over here eating my wings.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video today with my partner, Scott, who will be joining me on my podcast. I'm super excited about what we have.
Can you give him the name of the podcast?
Yes, the podcast is called Talk with Q and Scott. So we're going to leave all the information down below. We would love for you to support that and listen and try to better your life. And I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Mwah.